The Federal Capital Territory Administration is again raising alarm over the rising trend of illegal development in Abuja, particularly in waterways and green zones. The Abuja Metropolitan Management Council has issued a 48-hour ultimatum to an estate developer building illegally in Wimba Apo, warning that failure to comply will result in the demolition of the structures. As correspondent Usman Katun Umar reports, city managers say the enforcement is crucial to avert future disasters caused by flooding and environmental degradation. Here is the report.
It is often said that Abuja is a city planned for beauty, order and safety. But when concrete rises where trees once stood and drainage paths are blocked by illegal buildings, that promise is endangered and lives are at risk. That danger is exactly what city authorities say they are working to prevent. Recently, officials of the Abuja Metropolitan Management Council stormed sites in parts of the city where developers were erecting structures on designated green areas without any approval or land documents, as well as those who are erecting structures without recourse to the original approval granted them. At Utako, Chief Felix Obwa, the coordinator of the Abuja Metropolitan Management Council, revealed that the Fcta administration has been able to identify a developer who, as we earlier reported, built a concrete water duct on a green area with intention to erect structures thereafter.
Fortnight ago, I did promise that every illegal structure going on in Abuja will go down. I'm here again today to see that we have mobilized equipment and personnel to make sure that the illegal structure going on in this area in Otako, in the waterway, is going down. You can see for yourself, we have mobilized machine and personnel. Just like I did promise, the whole thing is going down. We have to actually make sure that we sanitize this nonsense that is going on in Abuja. We can't allow it to happen because the minister meant well and he's doing all his best. For those of us who are in Ammc, it's left for us to do the needful, and which we are doing.
Has the council been able to identify the person responsible?
Yes, actually we have identified, although they are on the run, but we are going to get to them.
The team then proceeded to Jahid district, where another developer was attempting to grab land around a hill. He was ordered to stop work immediately and visit the Ammc to present relevant documents he claims to have. While still there, the team cited an abuse of building plan by another developer of a nearby estate. The developer had contravened an approval granted for the development by building the housing units too close to each other. Perhaps the biggest culprit of the day was a developer at Wumba who, without any authorization, proceeded to erect more than 10 housing units on a designated green area. Here, Chief Obwa issued a 48-hour ultimatum for the developer to report to the Ammc with any relevant document that permits the development or face full demolition. The concerns are not theoretical. In past years, heavy rains have led to severe flooding in parts of Abuja, damaging homes, destroying livelihoods, and even claiming lives. Experts say these disasters are worsened by illegal developments choking natural drainage routes. Town planner Mukhtar Usman Galadima, director of Fcta Department of Development Control, echoed this sentiment, warning that enforcement will be intensified across the city to protect both lives and infrastructure.
We didn't grant them approval, and when you look around, you will see evidence that we have marked these structures at different stages of development. But the unfortunate thing, and by our attitudes, people don't like to respect our constitutional authority. And that's why I tell my coordinator that the only language Nigerians understand is the language of machine. Yes, because this developer was invited and he was asked to stop work. But we are all living witnesses. You could see workers working around. So maybe the only thing they will understand is when the structures are down.
Environmental experts like town planner Chinemelu Eche, director, Fcta Department of Parks and Recreation, say the destruction of green areas has long-term impact on public health and climate.
It's very, very unfortunate, as my Oga has said, that people who have the courage to come into a place like this and start doing wanton destruction of the natural ecosystem and the plan, the master plan, without any authorization. And then we can see that the authority, we have standing up to them and we are going to go pursue them wherever they are. It's disaster waiting to happen. Because when we talk about global warming, talk about the heating up of the entire system, this is part of it.
As the rainy season approaches its peak, the urgency grows. With memories of past floods still fresh for many residents, city managers say the protection of lives, property, and Abuja's master plan cannot be compromised. Usman Katun Umar, ASO Television News.